2021 has seen the highest year of quarterly profits in the banking sector, and PSU banks have reported their highest quarterly profits in last 6 years. Now, 2021 has been a phenomenal year for the banking sector. In Q2 FY22, the banking sector reported its highest quarterly profit after tax, in last 24 quarters or in last 6 years. So this has been on the back of reduction in the overall stress assets in the banking sector, which has helped in curtailing their credit cost or NPA provisions. So while the net interest margin has also improved thanks to reduction in cost of funds rather than the loan growth, the ROE profile of many banks have therefore improved in 2021. The best part of the results remained the rise of the PSU banks earnings. Now, PSU banks have seen the lowest gross NPA ratio in last 6 quarters, which has helped them in scoring their highest profits in last 24 quarters. Private banks, on the other hand, were dragged by players who had exposures to the microfinance sector, the likes of Bandhan Bank and other small finance banks, and also those with exposure in credit card or unsecured portfolio. So highest slippage for the sector was seen in Q4 FY21 when the loans under moratorium in COVID-1 wave were recognized as NPAs if the payments were not received by the banks. So despite the impact of second wave in Q1, the slippages declined quarter on quarter for the banking sector in Q2 FY22 when compared to Q1 FY22. So total slippages were around close to 80,000 crore in Q2 versus 98,536 crore a quarter ago. The restructured book of the banking sector now stands close to about 2,68,000 crores in Q2 FY22, which formed around 2.45% of the total loans. Now, the restructuring is the highest for Suryodaya Small Finance Bank, Bandhan Bank and Ujjivan, mainly those who have MFI exposure. Restructuring is the lowest for banks like Kotak Mahindra Bank, Axis Bank, CSB Bank, SBI, ICICI Bank and SDFC Bank. All of them have a restructuring book less than 1.5% of their loans. So banking sector started CY 2021 with one of the lowest loan growth seen in last few years at about 5% YOY. However, by 3rd December 2021, the loan growth momentum has picked up to about 7.3% YOY, with non-food credit growth being the best since Jan 2020 at about 7.44% YOY. The pickup in loan growth has been primarily driven by the retail sector largely, However, in last few months, let's say last 2 to 4 months, there has been pickup in the corporate loan growth as well. While majority of the stress has been recognized, growth is yet to make a meaningful comeback for the banking sector. We can see increase in corporate loan growth in 2022 as there are early indication that it has started to come back. In last few months, there has been rise in restructured book, especially in the retail and SME segment, which could impact the asset quality going ahead. However, the credit cost will not rise materially from current levels owing to the fact that there has been healthy recoveries and upgrades in banks and banking sector is well capitalized. So the worst of major asset quality woes is largely behind for the banking sector, and loan growth recovery would aid the banking sector's performance going ahead. While 2021 saw large banks taking away market share from mid and small size banks, this will continue in 2022 as well.